It's Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. In what many people are calling a high point of his term, President Biden gave multiple speeches this week in which he issued the same strong warning to anyone thinking about attacking Israel. And here was his message.
Don't. I
won't. I really like that Biden only needs one word to get his point across. He's basically the Groot of presidents. But to give you an idea of how effective don't is, it's the same thing Biden says to his dog right before it bites another Secret Service agent. Also, while he was in Israel, Biden said the Hamas attack was like, quote, 15 9/11s. Okay, you can't go somewhere to calm people down and then start rating things in numbers of 9/11s. That is not a calm scale. It would be like if your doctor gave you Ambien and said, this will make you sleepier than 20 Cosbys.
Jim Jordan, seen here describing how he attacks the nipple, is no longer the nominee for House Speaker after Republicans dropped him Friday, which, by the way, he's used to because he was dropped a lot as a child. Potential new candidates for Speaker include Tom Emmer, Kevin Hern, Jack Bergman, and 6 more candidates who are clearly George Santos.
After a judge issued a gag order against President Trump, Trump told reporters that the judge said, basically, I don't have the right to speak. Then he added, she's like literally killing me. Then he yelled, you're not even my real mom, and slammed his bedroom door. It happened. And yesterday on Truth Social, Trump posted a courtroom sketch of him sitting next to Jesus. Because if there's one guy whose trial famously ended well, it's Jesus.
Ron DeSantis reportedly spent $1.5 million on private jets in just over 3 months because when he flies commercial, they make him take off his heels in front of everybody. Justice Amy Coney Barrett said that she wouldn't mind seeing a code of conduct instituted for the Supreme Court, while Clarence Thomas said that he wouldn't mind seeing what she's working with under that robe.
Netflix is planning to open its own network of brick-and-mortar stores, which is like a serial killer walking around in the skin of his victim. According to a leaked excerpt from her upcoming memoir, Britney Spears said she got pregnant while she was dating Justin Timberlake, because back then, even their condoms were denim.
Jada Pinkett Smith has been making some waves with some of the revelations in her new memoir, Worthy. Here to comment is Jada Pinkett Smith.
To see you, Michael. Thank you for coming to the red table. All right. Sorry if I seem a little tired. I've been on the Today Show 14 times in 3 days.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of buzz in your new book. You revealed that you and Will Smith have been separated since 2016?
That's the truth. That is the truth. But the day we got married, I knew there was going to be trouble. At our wedding, someone stood up and objected.
Who was it?
It was me, yeah. Yeah, it was me. You know, but it's okay. 23 years later, Will and I are still a unit. And it's because we have learned that the secret to a successful marriage is never go to bed happy.
Yeah, you guys described your marriage as brutiful, as in brutal and beautiful.
Yep, and other people describe it as brunhealthy. Yeah. But we're doing great, Michael. We really are. And for the first time in a very, very long time, I am in such a solid, fortified place. You see, nothing makes me feel stronger than publicly cucking my millionaire husband.
I I don't understand. Why not just get a divorce?
Oh, no. Divorce is not an option. No. I have principles, Michael. If we got divorced, he could mess around and end up happy. and I can't have that. I just can't have that.
Well, he doesn't seem very happy. He called your marriage a sloppy public experiment in unconditional love.
Yeah, that was actually in our vows. Yeah. So anyway, back to Tupac.
I never said Tupac.
Well, I can't stop saying Tupac. All right? You know, we were so close. And a lot of people don't know this, but before he died, he was in the process of legally changing his name to Tupinkett. Yeah. Yeah, he was my soulmate, yeah.
What about Will? You said in your book that him slapping Chris Rock actually brought you closer together as a couple.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it was the first time in years that I felt like his wife. And now I am so clear on what to do if we ever start drifting apart again.
And what's that?
The next time we hit a rough patch, I'm gonna ask Will to shoot Kevin Hart.
Jada Pinkett Smith, everybody.
Please, call me Mr. Shakur. Call me Mr. Shakur, please.
Van Leeuwen Ice Cream is introducing several new flavors, including Kraft Mac and Cheese, Kettle Corn, and Dill Pickle. And if any of those flavors sound good to you, you're pregnant.
New York City has enacted a new law requiring public schools to offer free swimming lessons to second graders, which will come in handy the next time it rains here. Thousands of black women have sued L'Oreal and Revlon, claiming that their chemical hair straighteners made them infertile. L'Oreal and Revlon have countersued, claiming that maybe it's Maybelline.
A man in Tennessee survived after a stray bullet came through his windshield and only knocked off his glasses. And it turns out he's beautiful.
Don't clap for that. This week, the WNBA Finals were won by the New York Liberty. I'm kidding. Vegas beat them in 4, you phonies. You didn't see that game. Shame on you. A 3-year-old girl from Texas has become the youngest person ever to visit all 63 U.S. national parks, unfortunately in the talons of an eagle.
It's tough. A woman complained online about a date in which a man snuck out of the restaurant and stuck her with the bill after watching her eat 48 oysters. And like you, I was completely on her side until the words 48 oysters.
Police say a man in Nebraska snuck into a home and slept with a sex doll belonging to a man who recently died. Wow, she moved on fast. All right.
A martial artist in Australia punched a 7-foot-tall kangaroo that was trying to drown his dog. Australia, where life is a Mad Lib.
A woman in California is trying to raise awareness about a rare allergy she has to water. Yeah, I have that too. It's called alcoholism. For Weekend Update, I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. Good night.